Everyone, we are back and we're going to start from the beginning due to all those technical difficulties here. How does the sound work? Can you all hear me? Technical difficulty here. How does the sound work? Can you all hear me? Right, excellent. All right, well, let's start again. We've got our Hogwarts letter here from Professor Weasley. And we are pleased to inform you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside the school. But due to our unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Fig to help hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Excellent. We're special snowflakes and we can use magic outside the school. Nothing can go wrong. We're just doing a basic character and I will switch up the appearance later on.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Fig was just gonna tell everyone secrets, have this huge conversation right in the middle of the square there. It's cool.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant
I'm gonna look at
threat.
that wing and just do
And
nothing.
it
Say
was
nothing.
Your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait. We do.
Bye, Osric. There's a dragon I could have warned everyone about, but I didn't. Controlling this poor dragon. Oh, there's the Thestrals.
The key! Give me your hand! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
That health potion.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir? Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Sure. So as I was saying before, it's really neat, that opening, because there's so many like Easter eggs to the other movies. We're already thrown in with the portkey. We've already been attacked by a dragon. We've seen the Thestrals. So much good nostalgia.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
R.I.P. George, you'll always be remembered for interrupting that theater in the West End.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
It's so good. Let's go. The real quest of destroying every single pot in this area.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Great. Now we're ready.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
How long have I been studying under you, Fig?
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
That ball in that book seems out of place.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
I gotta remember that. It's not gonna happen. Get all this detail. The developers did such a good job.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Gonna touch it. Nope, nope, I gotta wait.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
You had Gringotts?
Hello?
Great at his job.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Yeah, me figure the adult here.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
That was a
The
sus
key.
answer, Fig.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both,
Alright, this is a sick introduction, guys. We've been attacked by a dragon.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments.
We're on the Gringotts
It's a
roller
security
coaster.
measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
You look happy about your job. Oh, we think he's sus.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Vic's just gonna ask questions like that. Tell him what we're whispering about.
Here
Each.
we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Well, I guess I'm not going to the chest.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you, my good sir.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Do it.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
What did you drag us into? This is my first year at Hogwarts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
I'm gonna touch it.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Do with you.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
I don't got this. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
What did I do?
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Descendo!
Oh, excuse me. Okay, cute. Okay. It does take a while to get used to the controls on PC. Am I gonna die? Not the time.
Stay close!
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos.
Yeah, well, that would be helpful, Light.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Well, let's go Velio first.
I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
I am still bad at blocking. Okay. Soon.
Lumos.
Sprint? I want to sprint. Let's go. We now, I feel like we've been to so many places. Is this a pensieve? Oh, let's go. Give me those memories.
There you are. How did you...
I gave up and switched to the Xbox controller.
What is this place?
We'll see how long till this annoys me that I do that.
Floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensieve for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Lore moving too? There's just so many details, I can't keep track of all of them.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Are you the statue guy,
That's what
Percival?
you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
We saw you in the newspaper earlier, didn't we?
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors.
Use me?
Where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Great job, you broke the... Oh. I'm fighting that now? Leave him with that.
No way out.
Are you
Where
all
are
right?
we now?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Oh, we're already at Hogwarts? Okay, that's convenient. I guess we took the scenic route over here. Can you imagine showing up on your 5th year and telling everybody you almost got eaten by a dragon and had to fight your way to get to school? Oh yeah, this is the end. This was it. This is all we needed to know. Well, I almost just died. Let's get to class. Let's do this.
the sorting ceremony? I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Is this the headmaster?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Ah.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
So, is this Sirius Black's, like, great-great-great-great-grandpa? If we know anything about the Black family,
To be sorted.
he's gonna be a jerk.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You
Rude.
come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Absolutely. Also, thanks for telling everybody in the school that I have a rare ability. I'm a special snowflake. Let's go.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
I know the hat usually asks questions, but I did link it to my Harry Potter account beforehand, so that's why it automatically put me in Slytherin.
But one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Yep, if you did that, what was it called?
Everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
The original website for J.K. Rowling, where you could read more about Hogwarts and choose your classes, answer questions for your Patronus. If you link it to the game, I believe you get some special set of robes. That might be the other Harry Potter game they had, but it'll automatically put you in your house, and I believe also give you the wand that got designated to you. Yeah. Oh, that's not the check. Wrap it. Told me how to run, but I have absolutely no memory of the controls it told me. Oh, you can see yourself in the mirror. That's neat. I don't know why I look like a Dementor right now, but... I like how so many Slytherins just have plants everywhere. be in the Slytherin common rooms forever. They're bare to Hogwarts. Good healing potions. I will need those. We got snacks everywhere. Talk to any of you? She just gave me stank face. Look at that. She got hit me. Alright.
Strongest love potion, they say. Not that I care, you understand. I was just wondering.
We're just wondering.
Why should it matter what anyone looks like? Surely it's about cleverness or wealth?
He's absolutely sweet on me, I'm sure of it. Every time he's around me, he's crooning at me. It's like being courted by a manticore.
I accidentally dropped a flobberworm down my robes in potions once. You'd think I'd been hit with Tarantallegra the way I was prancing. Mortifying it was.
Tell me more.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Just gonna be eating everything. What's this globe do? Okay, it just spins like a globe. Excuse me? You talking about George? Talking about me.
That is not helpful.
Sebastian? I've heard this name many times. Sebastian, let's talk.
Can I help you?
Oh, wow.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still,
I like your tone.
Impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Maybe I'm misreading.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
What do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Hey? Can't wait to learn some spells not taught at Hogwarts.
I'd like to send owls, but I have no one to write to.
Been there. Slytherin common rooms are amazing. Alright, they do have it underwater. Expect no less. Get to see the mer creatures.
Nothing yet.
Ominous. Hello.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I like Ominous.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Alright, I'll leave you there, Skeleton. Imelda, now let's talk to you.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Chess.
Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Must be very upset that there's no Quidditch. Do I? I'm gonna make friends
Perhaps
with the Slytherins.
Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
So far, like everyone from
It's the new
Slytherin.
fifth year Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Okay. No spins.
My little brother sent me message on
back to explore more. The mermaids.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What's this?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Nope. Nope. Okay. So I have to cram this 1 year with 5 years of knowledge, and then my career is based off of my owls at the end of this year? This seems stressful.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Got something for just this one page? You're gonna let me collect it? No, just gonna let me look at it. Let's go back. I need a second one. Let's go.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Is that? Oh, it's looking at me. Alright. feel like I need a time turner for this year.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
M for map. I can remember that. Yeah. Map. Okay. Get that chest.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
There's a page.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Important thing.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Oh. Well. I'm not gonna snitch to a Gryffindor here, so.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor.
He thinks he's sus.
They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
You mean butterbeer. I'll talk to you in a second, Big. Want to see, what is that unicorn fighting? Is that a wolf? Got goblins holding up, mermaids in the fountain. The graphics in detail are wild. Oh, okay. I'm going back. I guess we're talking to Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Extra sneaky. Let's go. Main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by a spell. In these cases, you need to be the required level and have that spell to activate it. It's kind of straightforward. Assignments teach the spells.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Ollivander?
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Almost forgot.
Revelio. Made cauldron cake, and they shared them in the common room. So much sugar I knew.
Do you think it's painful to be in a half-trunk? There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met. Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Well?
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Yeah, holding a potion.
I'd much prefer.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, there you... Oh. Oh, hello. Was gonna take you to the painting. This is my assumption here.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Did it.
That poor first year trying to get into the Gryffindor Commons.
Excuse me,
I
just
swear
talking about me.
Having them all. Poor thing had to wait till next day.
Don't get the password wrong is all I can say.
My great aunt.
No, is that good? This is not the look I was going for. But here we are. We'll just accept this for now.
She says it's the best common on account of it being so quiet compared to the others, I mean.
If I want to attack everything with Lumos on, just to make sure I can see it as I destroy it. Guess I should probably go to class and learn some spells. So is a wee bit confusing.
Avelio.
I keep spinning the globes. I should just accept they're not going to do anything for me.
Stand back, you knaves! Know you not who I am?
Way to class. How does this map work? Oh, I gotta get to that though. I'm going the wrong direction. Oh, okay, goodbye.
Revelio.
The Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wye slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
Revelio.
The globe, even though I want to click everything. This that one witch mentioned in the series who just thought it was so fun to be burned that she just kept getting burned. She just went to all these witch trials.
Revelio.
Oh, see? It's no, it just floats there, getting cold. Gotta get to Charms class.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
Ah, get him! There was definitely a ghost with an axe. What are the ghosts doing on this floor? I'm just don't mind me.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Still not going the right direction. Oh, that's so
Professor
close.
Ronan tends to go on a bit.
I made it.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here. Thank you. Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Because my homework got eaten by a dragon.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Excuse me?
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
He seems like a morning person.
Even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Got this, we got this. No.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to
He's
have
the
the basics down,
overachiever.
and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Charms class.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Playing a game.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Just learn this spell. Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. Excellent. Happens. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the mob... Very good.
Ah, you gotta press it twice. Okay.
That's it. Stay focused. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Oh. I got this.
You'll be the
Okay.
blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You can go first.
Watch this. That is how it's done. Here.
Splendid!
Here we go.
I only just made that.
Yes! Brilliant. Misha. Phew. Here.
A perfect score! Remarkable.
I did it. out of pure luck on that first one.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
I just appreciate those two arguing right over there.
That is how it's done.
No perfect score this round.
Here we go! Yes!
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Not to worry.
Well, we know that can happen.
Watch this.
Did Natty just...
There we go.
Excuse me?
Very good.
That's not good.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Thanks, Professor. You're just being kind.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
So it looks like they're going to be mentioning a lot of the other wizarding schools that were kind of mentioned in Pottermore, which are very neat to read about them.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
I'm not gonna insult her this time.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course. You can use Accio on humans.
A word
if you're so...
Professor Ronan reminds me of, well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise about it. You know it won't work on...
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant
Hope you
Accio
had
this,
nowhere to go.
Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
He's so determined to get past. Okay.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
I would love to see the other forms of magic from other cultures. I do hope they add a DLC to this game, although from what I see, this game is massive. Up here.
Revelio.
Denied.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
You go study.
Revelio.
Do you think anyone has found every secret passage in Hogwarts? Wouldn't surprise me if new ones popped up occasionally.
I pet every single cat in this game. Oh, there you are.
Tossed my quill right on Scribbler's desk. Now I have detention for a week.
Like that, Samantha Ravenclaw does not like me anymore.
And then the werewolves join the goblins.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boots and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Need something with 2? unicorn has one horn. He has two horns. Let's wait. Unicorn. One. Horns. 5. Something with 7. Maybe this will work. So you are 7. That is 2. Oh, okay. So it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Things you can click on in this game.
For potions, unless you're anticipating being poisoned sometime in the near future.
I think we should study potions so we can poison people in the near future.
About boomslayers. Do you think they're looking to brew a polyjuice potion? Brew. And Sharp's actually that Hufflepuff girl with the long arms.
As far as I can see, the only potion worth learning is Sleeping Draught.
But these kids start. New gear, let's add that. Enough level for that, I see.
Revelio.
Side quests. Build a defense against the dark arts before we start exploring outside this castle.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Just stamp his foot at me?
Revelio.
So much that I'm missing. Alright, looks like we made it to defense against the dark arts.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It
Got
was
her
a token
priorities
from
right.
the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
So humiliated over there. Oh, okay.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a withstood. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thanks to Protego. Complicate things.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's get someone else's man.
I do enjoy lively duels.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All
Way.
That's enough spectacle
They're
for one
keeping
day.
track
Class
of
is
all these
dismissed.
house points?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Survived a dragon. Go on.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Appreciate that Hogwarts basically teaches us to break the rules all the time. You might lose 10 points, but you'll probably earn 50 in the long run. That. I cannot get over all the detail in this game. Just so much to look at. Look at that Iron Maiden. Oh, there's even some blood spatter in there. Okay.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Say that every time? In your cup.
Revelio.
Oh, I finally got some tea. Good tea, isn't it? Fast travel here. Pet the cat. The pretty kitty.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke.
I saw her
Perhaps you
there.
could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah,
Hi, Deke.
there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
She's still trying to get me the snitch.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
No, I'm not gonna make the teacher mad. That's not an ambitious move on my part.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Excellent.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Unsure if Sebastian is gonna keep me away from unsavory figures. I just don't get that vibe from him. I'm pretty sure he's friends with them. Wrap cup turns into full cup. I do not know what this graph is telling me, though.
What are you up to now?
That. You can't even look at the chalkboards. I'm gonna try to look at everything in this game, but surely I will probably miss something as I continuously run back and forth.
Ah, there you are.
Professor Ronan.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Wait. In the background. Oh, where'd the clip? Oh! I could have sworn I saw clippers cutting these bushes.
Revelio. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
What I have to report.
Revelio.
There it is.
Got it.
Gotta learn Reparo first. I do agree, this game does make me want to chug tea. Next stream, I will have my tea set out. Enjoy the full experience.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
I see you. Oh, he giving me the stink eye. If I go back here. Chill. Sleeping. Disturb the peace. Okay.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
There.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit
Oh, we
of
added
your magic.
extra steps to this now. Okay. I'll click F. Fix that step. Okay.
That's it. Very good.
Fix
If
the
you would like to
statue.
practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the wall. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Well, someone went through a breakup and was like, you know what I need to do? Destroy that statue in the courtyard. That's how I deal with problems. Can I destroy her? Ha! I too can take out my heartbreak frustration on the statue.
Repair.
I'll put you back. He's like, my task is done. I taught you what you need. I'm gonna watch this origami fly around me. Thanks, Professor. I wish I had that type of energy. Standing here alone looking sus. Goes back to just staring at nothing. Okay. We are on the quest to escape.
Black is without a doubt the worst headmaster in the history of Hogwarts. He's not behind me.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Ah, how fancy. It's like I invited you here, Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Got 3 books flying, but is carrying like a dozen.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I.
Where are you going?
Thank you, by the way.
I'm people watching.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in
Revelio.
a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
I hated learning banishment. Never had such abysmal marks.
Love reading the little comments all these characters have, which are usually complaining about professors
Speaking of
and
Weasley,
people.
she seems to have taken
in
quite a
class.
shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Oh, so you've been in detention quite a
Speaking
bit.
of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
You're welcome.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Does ominous come back? I'm befriending all my fellow Slytherins so far.
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Oh, okay. We're started gathering stuff here. I'm going to be very distracted if there is enough items like in The Witcher. I will just be gallivanting and collecting everything.
From the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Please. They don't appreciate me.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
There is
the name.
Precisely.
just as
They think
much
it's too
detail
dangerous.
outside of
I
Hogwarts
think
as
they
there
need to have more
is
confidence in our
inside.
defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Thestrals, they're
Perhaps
so
one
cute.
day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
I almost died on the way here. So that's how I became so great. Up, facing a little bit of lag. These cute mushrooms. Alright, Sebastian. What are you guys
Siblings and I
whispering
have
about?
all been sorted into different houses. Came as no surprise to my father.
My family and I travel somewhere every summer. I'm dying to visit Romania. Would love to see a dragon in the flesh.
Well, let
My
me
older
tell
sisters taught
you
me
about
everything I needed
dragons.
to know about Hogwarts before I stepped foot in the castle, including how to sneak food from in the kitchens.
I adore decorating for the holidays. Can never have too many fairy lights, in my opinion. Not sure the fairies would agree, mind.
Hogwarts has brought me and my siblings closer together. We've had to rely on each other without having our parents about.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
I doubt that. Sebastian, why can you see them? What are you not telling me?
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Drunk.
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe.
You guys
Good luck
picked
to both of
Natty to follow.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, and he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
It glows. I have to collect it.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Yes. Matching, walking with confidence. Alright, bye! Oh, we've made it to Hogsmeade!
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Where's the butterbeer? Sebastian.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
I'll take that advice. Oof, there's a lot of maps. I should probably get a new wand. Yeah, Sebastian was actually just traumatized yesterday.
Likely it was made with some sort of inferior material.
Not from Ollivanders, of course.
Oh no, Mr. Ollivander would never
All the fun
use
things are
any
locked.
inferior material.
What are you looking at? Is it the room? Oh, I want to see a young Ollivander. Let's go.
Revelio.
I'll be right
Gonna
with.
get our wand.
Ah, it's you.
Oh.
Just a moment, please.
Old as Ollivander.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
Give me the ones that don't work well.
Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
That one got too excited.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
4 wands on the top shelf
You
collecting
might
dust.
be the one. Here, take it.
This is the wand that I got sorted with Pottermore on. Let's just go ahead and accept it.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
I miss him. What one that? Sorry. Go get it.
Find myself scurrying.
Those honeydews.
Don't be too careful.
Difference, but we'll take it.
If it weren't for the cost of things
I can't hit Gillyweed. Sneak-a-scope. Elephant on a bicycle. A frog jumping through flames. No. Those. Like soap with eyeballs in it.
Revelio.
What you looking at? So fun. Out of the way, lady. Looks like... What are those? I like the random... Excuse me? Where are you grabbing this from? I guess that's... She checks to see if anyone's watching. Alright. Well, you enjoy your tea. There. I'll just push this button. So, the way that lady was drinking that tea. Delicious butterbeer, that's what I want. I gotta get my school books. Yet. Ah, I gotta get there. You didn't get to see the tea? Let's see if she's still drinking tea like that. Oh wait, good thing I came back. Sako's Joke Shop, frequented regularly by Hogwarts students and villagers alike. Sako's is the place to buy pranks and jokes in Hogsmeade. Got that. Let's see if the tea lady is still here. Oh, she's moved on. She's gone. But I'll never forget.
an inquiring mind.
Like, whatever's in here. Oh. Isn't a chest open? Okay. What was that?
Revelio.
This enchanted staircase in Tomes and Scrolls reveals itself when a particular book is moved. The proprietor here, Thomas Brown, sells a variety of written products including spellcrafts, handy for conjuration. Hello, sir?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Things?
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
I'll take that for 0 gold. And I'll take that for 0 gold.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
I too poor on my first day. I'll be back, Thomas. Magic Leap and Pippin's Potions. Go here, since we're already, that's right next to one of the flu flames. That's a lot of meat. Oh, look at that skinned chicken. This
Revelio.
Point of toiling if it can be done with magic.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Let's back in Pippin.
Revelio.
J. Pippin's Potions. Established in 1753, is the apothecary in Hogsmeade where proprietor Perry Pippin sells a wide variety of potions and their ingredients. Alright, self-explanatory. There is a chest down there somewhere.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
What potions do you have? I will have this, and I will take this.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or
Bench of
come
the
back another
Dead.
time if you're in a rush today.
Mongrel fur. Troll bogies. I got those. I got those. Oh, I too poor for these potions. I'll be back, sir. Combat tools. Creates a storm around the drinker. These look fun. Got one more class. Well, shop we need. Where was it? Let's go. What you reading? In your book without any words. Chickney.
Well, hello there.
Oh.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep.
Teasdale.
I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's
Mallow
everything.
sweet.
Better go and find
Purple
Sebastian.
fig. Fertilizer. Dittany. Grass. Okay. I'll figure out how to grow these. Oh.
Revelio.
The Magic Neep cart. This cart belongs to Timothy Teasdale, who runs the Magic Neep. He enjoys being in the thick of things and engaging with customers outside the shop. So, oh, I just took his money. I'm gonna book it. Cannot kill the chickens. Gotta meet Sebastian, but I really want to get some new clothes. Did I not? Unavailable. Doing by this bush.
Yeah.
Looking sus.
Rebellion.
Look at that hair. All right. Look at that hair. Oh, it's gone. Okay, I'll be back.
I miss the old Quidditch goal.
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first
In
place.
Hogsmeade. This is what happens before. Mannequin. Unlike the enchanted mannequins favored by students for dueling practice, the mannequins at Gladrag serve only as a means to display the latest in wizarding fashion. Like most mannequins. Who are you? What are you writing with your invisible ink? Ah, you're the angry chest. I'll remember you're there.
Rebellion.
Sneakoscope. A sneakoscope is a type of dark detector and will spin a whistle and light up when it detects someone untrustworthy nearby. It should be used with caution, however, as it will alert the untrustworthy to the user's presence almost immediately. That sounds useful. Alright, sir. Take stuff out of your bag. Okay. Well, you're not even gonna talk to me. I guess I'll go talk to Sebastian.
Wait till you see the print. It's simply divine. Oh, I can only imagine. Fairies, was it? No, I didn't get.
What you get, Sebastian? Where
I officially
were you?
have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
I like the sound effect. JK, take it back. Take it back, Sebastian. What is this evil armor that they are putting on these creatures?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Oh, okay. Control? Oh, it is not easy to play. JK.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Levioso!
Oh.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Confringo.
Potato.
Confringo. Confringo. That's right, you lumbering lout.
He's faltering.
A few more hits to do the job.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend getting a
Goodness.
controller.
A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Definitely recommend a controller just because to block you have to hit Q, but to dodge you have to hit control. So you've got basically two different pretty far areas in terms of movement when you're fighting with the keyboard.
lucky they didn't do more damage.
Are there any adults that are gonna help me with this mess? Nah? Okay.
Good as new.
Glad I learned the repairing charm all today.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
You're gonna talk to me now. I have to fight a troll to get you to sell me clothes.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Oh no, I'll take the free robes.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Animations for sitting down and sleeping would be fun. Thanks for my free robes! Yeah. I could buy this. Or I can wait to open more chests. Take this free thing.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
I feel like Sebastian is spiking this butterbeer.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
Step on
Should you be
something?
inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Beautiful.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there. You might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Everyone.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Is he the one that disapparated when we...
Let's go.
First took off? I thought I saw a hat.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
I like Sirona.
No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
This is why you should not start
Can't
a fight
drink butterbeer
in a
forever.
pub.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your
Only
back.
my second
Rookwood and
day
Carlisle are
here.
worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. It is perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
This will probably be a good stopping point. We will explore Hogsmeade a little more in the next stream. I think that was a good little spat here.
Revelio.
Let's just grab that while we're here. By Sirona Ryan and allegedly as old as Hogsmeade itself, the Three Broomsticks is the long-standing gathering spot for villagers and Hogwarts students who want to enjoy a butterbeer or fire whiskey. Fire fire whiskey. No, Serota will not sell me that. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for joining my stream. It's been a blast, and I hope you all have a good night. Until the next time, I will be back on Sunday to continue forth from the Three Broomsticks. Alright, have a good night.